In the golden age of Hollywood, few rivalries, or friendships, carried as much weight as those between the legendary actors of the silver screen. Among these, one story has long intrigued fans: Anthony Quinn's relationship with John Wayne. For decades, whispers circulated about tension, mutual respect, and behind-the-scenes truths. Now, for the first time, Quinn himself has broken his silence, revealing what he really thought about the man known as the Duke. Anthony Quinn was born Antonio Rodolfo Quinn Oaxaca on April 21, 1915, in Chihuahua, Mexico. Raised in a household that valued hard work and cultural richness, Quinn moved with his family to the United States as a child. His early life was marked by struggle, frequent relocations, and a drive to carve his own identity in a new world. These formative years gave Quinn both resilience and a deep sense of individuality, qualities that would later define his performances on the screen. Quinn's journey to Hollywood was far from glamorous. He began with small theater roles, odd jobs, and supporting film parts, slowly learning the craft of acting in an era when talent alone was rarely enough. It was during the 1940s and 1950s that Quinn started gaining recognition for his versatility, commanding screen presence, and ability to portray characters of depth, complexity, and emotional intensity. He was never content with surface-level portrayals. Quinn sought authenticity, even when it meant challenging directors or co-stars. Enter John Wayne, born Marion Robert Morrison on May 26, 1907, in Winterset, Iowa. Wayne's rise in Hollywood was meteoric. His image of the rugged, stoic, all-American hero became iconic. He was known for his commanding presence, distinctive walk, and unwavering masculinity, often portraying men of action, principle, and courage. Audiences adored him, studios banked on him, and his influence in Hollywood was enormous. For years, the public imagined a camaraderie between Quinn and Wayne, two giants of cinema whose paths crossed frequently on sets and at industry events. But Anthony Quinn's recent reflections paint a more nuanced picture. According to Quinn, his admiration for Wayne's talent was always present, but so was a frustration with the limitations of Wayne's approach to acting. Quinn explained that John Wayne was a master of a very specific persona, the heroic, rugged, and morally certain leading man. But where Wayne's performances were defined by exterior strength and iconic gestures, Quinn felt that true acting required interior struggle, nuance, and emotional risk. John was tremendous at what he did, Quinn said. But the men behind the mask, that's what acting is about. You have to live it, not just carry it. The tension, Quinn admitted, was never personal in the traditional sense. He didn't despise Wayne as a person. Instead, it was a clash of philosophy, of what acting should be versus what acting was expected to be in the Hollywood system. Quinn had come from a background that celebrated emotional honesty, artistic experimentation, and taking risks with characters. Wayne, meanwhile, thrived within the studio's formulaic star system, excelling at a type of performance that was heroic, reassuring, and larger than life. This difference was especially noticeable on sets where the two worked together. Quinn recalls that while Wayne commanded the camera effortlessly, his range was often confined to a narrow spectrum of emotion. Quinn, in contrast, embraced contradiction, tension, and moral ambiguity in his characters,